Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video. The series where I talk about the latest streetwear releases, I talk about the latest streetwear news, and of course, in the series, well, we just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in tonight's video, I'm going to be covering an upcoming collaborative release. What I'm going to be covering is the upcoming collab between Palace Skateboards and Rapha, as they are collaborating for week 9 of Palace's summer 2022 collection. Yeah, sorry guys. Some of you guys are probably waiting since Tuesday on this. You're like, Daniel, normally you cover the Palace release on a Tuesday. Yeah, and normally I would, but they have kept week 9 under the wraps. Not even Max Merch More was posting about what is coming out in this collaboration. Both Rapha and Palace have just been trying to hide it the best they can until they release this collaboration. So yeah, I'm sorry that this video is coming so late, guys. I also am recording it just after clocking off work, so there's not going to be a lot of time between this video coming out and the drop itself, but I wish you the best of luck if you are going for some of the pieces that are showcased in this video. So we're not going to be using a Max Merch More Instagram post to cover this collaboration. We're actually going to use a post posted by Rapha, the second brand that is collaborating here, and cover everything that they've posted about in that post. Now, problem is, I don't think it's the whole collab. They've only shared with us some of the collabs, so even though I managed to find a post to cover for you guys, it's not even all the info. It's just, they really wanted to keep this under wraps, so I have some of what's releasing in this collab. If I had it all, I would definitely share it with you guys, but they're keeping it a secret. Now, we may remember that Palace and Rapha have collaborated in the past. They collaborated for the first time in 2020, which I can't believe it was 2 years ago. It feels like it was only a couple seasons ago, but it has been 2 years. And now they're doing a second collaboration for Palace's Summer Week 9. And this one is themed around women because, I mean, I don't know a lot about cycling, but from what I know, the women's Tour de France is happening soon, or one of the women's tours that they haven't. There's a big milestone about it. It's that they haven't been able to have a women's tour for this specific tour since like 1980 or something like that. There's again, I'm not into cycling, so I know very little. It's just that my dad's been talking about it, and I had a conversation with him like a while ago. So it's something on the lines of that. I'm sure this Rapha article that we'll use today will probably dive into that. So yeah, let's just get into it, guys. We're going to be covering the release details, all the official images, and cover all the pieces we can, decipher from this collab, from those photos, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions throughout. So let's go into that Rapha article and start covering this upcoming collab for week 9. Here we are at the Rapha article. I'll link it in the description section below if you guys want to check it out, but we'll cover the release details to do with this upcoming collaboration, and then we'll dive into the images itself. So, Rapha and Palace. Not one race, but 2. Not 3 weeks, but 4. There's something special coming at this year's tour. I like that. That's a fun little rhyme there. Moving on down. High speed and high stakes, big risks, bigger rewards, contracts on the line, careers to be made, and of course, cycling's most prestigious prize to be won. But this year, there's something different. Here we go. Now they're diving into it. For the first time since the 80s, the party doesn't stop in Paris, and women as well as men will be on the start line at the world's biggest bike race. It's a seminal moment for our sport, one that makes this race more than just another Tour de France. Now that everyone is invited, this is all set to be a tour de force. That's kind of cool. I like that name. To celebrate the madness and the majesty of the Tour de Force, we've partnered once again with Palace Skateboards to create a limited switch-out kit for the riders of EF Education, Tibco SVB, and EF Education Easy Post. And it's not just the team's kit that has undergone some overhaul. Everything from our off-bike casual wear to the bikes have gone a makeover for 4 weeks of all-out racing in France. And while the team's signature pink remains, the message is clear: without a women's race, there can be no Tour de Force. There we go. Okay. Fill this in a little bit. There is no release details covered though. May I just say, it doesn't actually advise when it's releasing. So, releasing today, 1st of July 2022, on Palace's online store, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the US online store, 11 a.m. British Standard Time for the UK online store, and then it's going to be having an in-store release as well. It's going to be releasing on Rapha's online store, and if you are a member of Rapha, because apparently I think there's some premium membership thing that you can sign up for. I think the pro team potentially, maybe, I don't know. It's whatever it's called. If you are a part of that team, you get offered an opportunity, not guaranteed, but you might get chosen to go into a special link to buy one of these bikes. One of the bikes showcased here. I was reading about it in another article, but the bikes are available to Rapha members only. So from what I know, we won't see this releasing on the Palace web store or in-store. We may see it appear as an item, but it won't be available for purchase. Kind of like the Mercedes AMG cars were. They showcased as an online item, but you couldn't buy them. You can only just go through the images. I think the bikes will be the same thing. Now, releasing in this collab, we will obviously have a bunch of bibs and a bunch of actual cycling gear. We can see some jerseys here. We can see a helmet up here. Another jersey here. There's a better photo of the jersey. There is one showcasing the branding, on the co-branding there. There's some Palace socks, and it looks like Palace Rapha socks there. We've got another jersey in another color, and I think that's really, and a helmet, of course. Now, the full launch of this kit is coming soon, but while you wait, take a look at our previous collaboration with Palace at 2020 Giro, and try out our elite racewear our teams wear for the remainder of the season. Browse the Pro Team collection, or we can click on the link to go to the Rapha Palace 2020 stuff. But yeah, this stuff is scheduled to release this week. Obviously, there's more releasing in it than showcased in this lookbook here or in these photos of cyclists wearing it, but they've just kept it under wraps. So that's all I can really give you when it comes to the release details and what's coming out and everything like that. I wish I could give you more, but I just don't have that info, and it seems like no one really has that info. So if you're interested in it for the cycling gear, I would be on Palace's online store at the time of the drop. If you're in it for just the casual wear, like the shorts that we can see here, we can see there's some co-branded shorts, so there looks to be some casual wear as well. I'd be there at the drop. It's a bit of a mess on what is releasing, but we know when. We know the when. That's the key part. So just be there at the when, and if you're interested in it, I'm sure you'll find something that you can definitely pick up there. But how do I feel about it? I'm not into cycling gear. I don't cycle. I'm more into skate gear and, skating. The casual wear stuff may appeal to me, but because I haven't seen any of it besides these shorts here, these cargo shorts, I can't really form an opinion on the casual wear stuff because I just haven't seen it. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this collab. If you like it or don't like it, if you're ready for it to celebrate the Tour de Force, let me know. Let me know how you feel about the Palace Rapha collab that is dropping for week 9 down in that comment section below. Well, that's it, guys. That is everything to really be said about the Palace Rapha collab. It's really tough to cover this collab when we have no details besides what was showcased in those photos there. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck if you are interested in this collab. I hope you do manage to get some of the pieces. It's a bit of a nightmare. Just be there at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on, I think it's us.palaceskateboards.com. And be there at 11 a.m. British Standard Time on palaceskateboards.com, or obviously go to your online, your physical Palace stores as well. It'll be available in Japan and China, as always, on the Saturday, 11 a.m. in the respective time zones. Japan in-store and online. China WeChat store. yeah, sorry I couldn't help you guys out further. I still would love to have that conversation with you down in that comment section below about this collab. And obviously a drop list video will be coming as well, covering the seasonal pieces for week 9, as we are getting some seasonal pieces as well. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys, on week 9 on this Rafa collab. Are you going for anything from it? Are you keen on anything from it? How do you feel about it? Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace collabs, upcoming Rafa collabs, just want me to keep covering Palace's latest seasons, you just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best milestone of all, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Now, we managed to hit the final milestone for June last month of 3,385 subscribers. This month, I want to set the subscriber milestone of 3,390 subs. It's only 5 more, but hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. Well, that's everything I got to say about this Tour de Force Palace Rafa Week 9 Summer 2022 collab, guys. So until the next Rafa video, until the next Palace Skateboards video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.